have the new moon energy just washing in right here. We are broadcasting live from sunny West Palm Beach. The sun hasn't quite set where we are. Hope the sun is shining wherever you've been today, and wherever we are across the world, we welcome you here. We are at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and I am SarahSpiritual. And tonight, we're going to get some messages. We're going to tap in, tune in to the energy, and we're going to be one with the connectivity of all that is. And here at the center, we meet people day to day. I've just wrapped up a day of sessions, and what a day it's been. I was so fortunate to meet with a lot of different people today, and we had a lot of activity here at the center. So if you are local to South Florida and you would like to come to West Palm and visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center, then visit us here because we would love to have you. This is a time, an important time for all of us to set our intentions. What is your desire? What is it that you want to create? Now is the time to plant those seeds. You see, the new moon is creating this energy of creation. Perhaps you want to light a candle. We had a great candle class just a few days ago. Perhaps you want to write a petition and make some requests of yourself in the universe. Perhaps you want to sit and meditate and envision and create energy around you so that you can feel what it feels like to be where you want to be and know that somehow you're going to get there. There's a feeling, there's a flow, and, well, spring is in the air and new birth and rebirth. It's time for all of us to step in. But more importantly, it's a time for us in our lives. Never before in the history of mankind, the way everything is lining up universally, we are, well, touching some new aspects of energy that we've never encountered here before in the planet. So many of us are feeling that energy. I'm hearing a lot of people say, I am so tired, I am so drained, I'm feeling out of sorts, I don't feel like myself. And the number one word that I'm hearing is I'm feeling lost. I'm feeling lost and disconnected. I'm not feeling like myself. So I don't know if anyone here is feeling lost and not quite connecting to themselves or who they perceive themselves to be in the past. Because a lot of the illusions, a lot of the disillusionment is, well, being cast out, and light is being shown on the areas of darkness that need recalibration, redirection. And this is the time for all of us to recognize the parts of us that are working, the parts of us that are whole, the parts of us that are connected and creating in a positive energy, and to also recognize the parts within us that, well, they're just not serving us to our highest good. They're not lining up with the energy that makes us the best possible person we could be. This is the time for all of us to recognize, to shine, and be that universally great person that we've come to be. But it takes a little dedication. It takes some connection. And I don't want to use the word work. I want you to embrace the parts of you that are not feeling special or connected. Embrace the wounds. Because a lot of old wounds are coming up for so many people. Things we thought we left behind 20 years ago are popping back up for so many people. Perhaps you're recognizing a pattern that's been working in your life and at times working at your detriment. What can we do with that pattern? How can we shift it? How can we rearrange? This is an important time for us to sit and be with those questions and to seek guidance and counsel and recognize that we have the power within us to make it all shift when we stay true to the essence of who we are, true to the God power within, true to the recognition that we are one with the Creator, and that that energy is our power. That energy is our force. That energy is all that we've come to be. It is that time within us to shift and change. And in this moment, we have a time to create. As this new moon begins to grow, we've got about 14 days of energy growing and tuning into the perfected version of the life that we want. And for you to stay true to that and be true to yourself. I want to say hi to everyone who's online. Hello, we have Zahara, we've got Rose, we've got Joe St. Jean, we've got MJ Sanzari. Hi MJ, hi Anita, hi Juan, hi Leon. Good to see everybody here. Let's have us after hour party, shall we? Let's celebrate us. Let's celebrate connectivity. Let's celebrate the union of all of our souls who've come together in this unprecedented time in the world to make a shift and a change. You can create, you can make the difference in your own life and the lives of others. This is your moment. This is your time. Hi, Corby. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sarah. Defrick's on. Jasmine's on. Good to see everyone here. Share the page if you would. Share the page and let everyone else know that we're on target here to create and manifest. And this is your time. I'm going to start to put some cards down. We're going to do some individual readings, but we're also going to do the readings that are going to create a group environment of change and energy. So let's see what we've got going on here. Time to go to the ocean. Those of you who are close to the ocean, what better way to clean and clear but to go to the ocean? And then we have divine passion. Looks like there's a lot of passion going on here in the energy. We are so in tune with who we are these days and recognizing what doesn't work for us. The universe is shaking us all, saying, hey, this is your time. And interesting, Diana, the goddess Diana, says that we want to focus our intention. It's time to focus the intention of what you desire and create from within. So on this moment, what is it that you desire? Let's create this sacred space. Let's create this energy and share your vision with yourself. Share it, feel it, make it known to you. Let your desires be spoken to you, you and your creator. It is time for peace. It's a time for peace on the planet. But we cannot have world peace. We cannot have peace externally if we ourselves, we the people, the governing energies on this planet, cannot be with peace within ourselves. Let peace begin with me and let it begin with you. It begins within us. We are that energy. If we are not at peace with ourselves, if we are not connected, then how are we going to get to the high vibration that we desire? And this is your time to have that high vibration. This is the time for manifestation and creation. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick some cards for everyone here. So I asked everyone to focus their intentions. And we have these beautiful cards here. These guardian angel cards. Helena, what cards are these?
Purpose cards.
Soul purpose cards. Ooh, we're going to dive deep here. We got some soul purpose. We've got some goddess cards. So everyone, we're going to open up the space, going to open up the energy. We're going to call upon the gods of the north, the south, the east, the west, the powers of the wind, north, south, east, west, the angels, Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Raphael. And we're going to summon that everything that is for our highest good, everything in alignment with divine universal source power, divine universal love, divine energy, that's the energy that we're summoning. That's the energy that we're creating. That's the moment that we are setting in this intention. And in this moment, take a breath, everyone. Feel the peace. Feel the energy. Feel the oneness of you. The oneness of your breath with your heart, with your physical body. Feel the oneness of the connection with divine source. Feel the oneness with the ground. Feel your feet firmly planted on the ground. Be one with the energy of the ground. Be one with the breath and take a nice deep breath in. And hold that breath and then exhale really quickly. We're going to clear some energy. It was a long week and it was a highly charged, energetic week. And we've got to wipe out, clear out, remove things that don't serve us anymore. We are in April. We are on the 6th day of April and time is flying. And this is your time, this is your chance, this is your opportunity to raise your vibration up. This is your time, this is your chance, this is your opportunity to tune into who you are. This is your time, this is your chance to really recognize that the energy of love, the power of love, the universal force that governs the entire universe is the force of energy that will direct and create whatever you desire. Not your worry, not your fear, not your analytical mind trying to figure your way out. It's the power of love, the feeling of love, the movement of love, the ocean of love with which we can swim into depths we've never known, but we can go so far. And it goes all the way out into the horizon. We are one with the planet. You are one with the planet. We are one with all of us here together. And together we are going to shift and make a difference. If you want to be in peace, if you are wishing peace upon this planet, then say, right here in the feed, let's have it. Let there be peace. Let's hold that energy of peace. Let's hold that vibration of peace. All of us. Take a nice breath and breathe in. And as you exhale, just say, let there be peace. Let the energy of peace be with all of us here. It's a powerful time. It's a powerful time. And you have the power. You have the will. Your own destiny you must fulfill. No other man can subdue you. God alone can undo you. There's no person with their drama or their jealousy or their energy that has more power than the God power that resides within you. So the next time somebody says whatever they're saying to you that makes you feel out of sorts, you go, oh no, not today. I'm a divine child of the universe. I'm a divine child of God. I'm a divine child who's in alignment with the Creator. I am the flow of the universe. The force of the universe pushes me forward, lifts me up, and allows me to create whatever I desire. Oh no, not today. I am really very set in my way because I am one with the universe. I am one with the flow, and I am one with the energy of love. And is everyone here in tune with us here? Yes, let's see. Let there be peace. We've got quite a lot of birthdays, a lot of action going on here. We are sharing the page. I am dedicated to give as many messages as possible and many songs as possible because very often Spirit kind of sings through me, gives us something. We do a little music, we do a little joke. We got a little something going on for everyone. So we've got our goddess cards here. We're going to do the universal group meeting here. We just have, okay, we've got a powerful energy here. All right, we're going to take here from our goddess cards. We're going to take 4 goddess cards. And then we're going to take life purpose cards. Now that's going to be interesting. Life purpose cards. Who's got purpose? Who's got power here? And we're going to take 4 life purpose cards. I'm feeling a lot of energy from loved ones on the other side. I know that some of you have loved ones who have crossed over and you are present here. I just want you to know that your loved ones are starting to show up for us, so that'll be good if we have some messages from our loved ones on the other side. I will have to let people know who I have here for us tonight. So we're going to talk to our goddesses first, and we're going to talk to our life purposes card. So once again, we have Diana, the focused intention. So in order to create, we want to have a focused intention. This is the time with the new moon and the energy coming and growing, and we have the wonderful energy of this moon magnificence. We want to tap into that, and we want to be bold. We have the energy of the goddess that represents being bold, Freya. She is here to bring us the beautiful boldness of life. And then we have wonderful undying love. This is the energy of undying love. So we're seeing here that intention and boldness and undying love is powerful. Love that is always sustained. And then we have Mary Magdalene bringing us unconditional love. How perfect is this? Remember what Spirit just said earlier. We were talking about all this, and look at the 4 cards that we received from the goddesses. We have our focused intention. We have our being bold. We have our undying love. And then we have our unconditional love. So this is what we have here before us. And this power is the power that within us can shift and change and create anything and everything that we desire. So we are the great creator. We are the power within. We have this universal force within us. Now we're going to go to purpose. Who wants to know their purpose here tonight? I'd love to share that with you. We've got energy healing. So some of you here tonight are energy healers. We are creating this beautiful energy of healing and transmission of love and energy that heals and restores the divine perfected light. And this energy healing is the ability to impart into our lives healing. Then we have some that need to practice and polish your skills to get closer to your life purpose. You need to practice the things that you feel you need improvement upon to get there. And then there are many of you who are going to conduct your healing work around the energy of nutrition. Who here is a life coach or a nutritionist or someone who's a health coach or a food coach? Here we have the healing energy transferring into the energy of food, and that energy of the food transferring into the body, connecting the oneness, is going to help people be in the state of divine health. And so some of you are those who are going to coach through nutrition. Some of you are going to practice a little bit more what you're perfecting, and others of you here in this group, you're energy healers, you're energy healers. And then we have leadership. Take charge of a situation in your life purpose. Take charge in what you desire. You are the creator. You are the magical manifester. Set forth upon a path of righteousness within self, your own inner truth, your own divinity. Tap into that. I'm so excited to see everybody here. We are here not on a Sunday. Someone said, hey, I thought you usually come on Sunday. Surprise, we are after hours on a Saturday. The new moon energy was too powerful for me not to jump on and say, hey, happy Saturday, happy weekend. Let's use this Sunday to set our intentions. Let's use tomorrow to set that energy of love and power, and let's sit and be still with that energy. Let's take that day of rest and honor the God within and honor the energy within. So we're going to continue here. We're going to start to answer some questions. And I also see here that we've got some powerful energy of music here. So we've got a lot of people here, and it's powerful. Christopher Beret says, wow, just what I needed to hear. Hi, Tina Acosta, good to see you. Hi, Agat. Michelle Polk, good to see you. Anita Joseph's like, me too, yes, absolutely, me too. We've got a lot of people in the queue, and we are welcoming you. We're going to answer as many questions as we can. And you know, we do this to honor all of you, and we do this from our heart. And some of you are doubting your own intuition. You're doubting what you know to be true. You're doubting your feelings. Yes, don't doubt your feelings. Trust your intuition. Feelings. We have a lot of feelings in this world that we want to create. But the feeling we want to protect and recognize and be one with is our own personal energy, our own personal feelings. We want to recognize and honor our feelings, be them positive or less than perfect. We want to nurture the woundedness inside and allow it to feel safe. And we want to honor our intuition, and we want to trust. Who wants to trust their energy? It's a time to learn to trust. In a world where we really don't know where the truth and the illusion lie, truths and lies, everyone's finger pointing, we don't really know what's true. Fake news, real news, I don't know. But you know, you inside, I promise you, you know what resonates with you. So hold that vibration, hold that energy. This is your time. This is your time to enlighten and to feel the energy and know where your truth resides. So let's start answering some questions here, and we will see what we've got going on. I know we have quite a few questions in the queue. So who do we have? What do we have?
Quite a few is an understatement.
Understatement, yes indeed. Let's see. We are answering questions. If you're just joining us, I am SarahSpiritual. I realize we don't have our thing here. We have it all covered up here. We got a different top on the table. So we have our goddess here in front of me. And so we are tapping in and answering your questions here live. Someone's got to let go. Let it go. Let it go. So who wants to let go of something? I think we've got a few people. Heather Candela says, oh, I notice I second guess myself. Second guess yourself, but learn to recognize where that doubt comes from. And once we put the doubt to rest, it will not pop up its head, Heather. That's a very important thing to say. Ha ha ha. Zahara's like, I'm so happy I've got you live, been here from the beginning. Pick me, please, please, please. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. So let's see what we've got going on here. Helena, let's start lining up some questions. Go ahead. We're going to talk to our angels too tonight, talk to our loved ones. If everyone's in for the long haul, I'm in for the long haul. Share the page. Let's go. Let's see how many people we can shift and change. You know, we do this from our heart to connect with everyone, so opening up the space. All right, we're ready, Helena. Let's go.
All right, let's start with Carmen Lopez. She's asking, can you tell me why my life is being turned upside down?
Upside down, boy, you turned me inside out. Well, Carmen, I know I'm making a nice little cute song here for you, but I'm going to tell you here that you haven't trusted your intuition. You haven't trusted the vibe that has been shining with you, telling you, stay, go. You haven't been following what's sacred to you for the past 5 months. And I feel betrayal. I feel as if you feel betrayed, like you've been lied to or someone is not honoring you with integrity. So Carmen Lopez, I say to you this, in this moment of now, it's not as upside down as you believe. It is showing you what is out of balance. And if we recognize that which is tilted and we right it with what works for us, you will see where the truth and the illusion lie and realign yourself. I see financial growth coming to you as well, Carmen. But I feel there's a lot of emotionality around a relationship, and that is kind of driving you into this scattered, fragmented feeling, Carmen. So in this moment, what I see coming for you is that the next 3 weeks, you will have an opportunity to speak your truth, feel your truth, and cut whatever no longer serves you, especially in the area of where we want to grow. Look at what is not allowing you to grow. The new moon is growing and flourishing, and you're attempting to flourish. Look behind you and see what is holding me. What are the ties? You know, when we tie a boat to the dock, it doesn't go, right? It can't go. So you've got to go and unknot things and release them so that you can just go out into sea and let that energy just move you forward. I'm feeling a disconnect with a person which may remain permanent because you cannot do it this way anymore. You have free will, but you've got to let go to that which does not serve you, my dear. Okay, you have options. The life purpose card is telling me you have options. You're just not wanting to look at those options closely because you're disappointed that things did not turn out the way you wanted them to. Thank you, Carmen Lopez, for your question here on Facebook. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
Let me see here.
Okay.
We're going to go to Zara next. She says she's feeling she's needing some guidance, and she's also dealing with lower back pain.
Okay, Zara, let me take a look at that lower back pain. And if I may, do I have your permission, Zara, to send you some healing energy? Are you open to some healing energy? Please leave that in the feed for us here so I can work on that energy as well. You know, Zahar, you are not feeling supported financially. You're not feeling supported at all. I feel like you feel out of balance. I feel as if you are not recognizing the power that you have. You're not grounded in your energy. I feel as if it's time for you to break free and line up with the energy of work, career, align with better opportunities. I feel as if you've been pushed down and laid down and kind of weighted down. And this is your chance, Zahara, to redirect your energy for a different direction in career, finances, promotion, advancement. This is a time for you. 2019 gives you that opportunity to rise above. And this weight I feel in the back is really this energy, and I see it kind of hugging down through the hips. It's lower back across, and it comes down through the hips, and it's almost like it locks you, like we don't have flexibility, we don't have movement, we can't move forward, and we can't even stand for long. And I mean that in the physical, but I also mean that in the spiritual, energetic realm. I see as if we're kind of in a lock position. So we're going to open up that energy. I have permission, I hope, Zahara, to work with you right now, because I'm going to send that energy, and we're going to take some energy here. So everyone take a nice breath, I'm particularly going to send it to you, Zahara, here. I'm going to send it down through the spine area. I'm going to start at the base of the neck, and I'm going to bring down that energy, and I'm going to open up that energy, and I'm going to begin to infuse you with the radiation of green and purple light, green and purple bursts of light, touching each part of the spine and radiating down and hitting into the energy of spreading out the energy of blockages in the base of the spine and the root chakra. We're going to clear that energy. We're going to open up that energy. We're going to clear it so that you can be free and have some momentum, some movement. We don't need to be locked in the same position. We don't need to be stuck. We don't need to be stagnant. We don't need to be down in finances. It's time to move ourselves up and to recognize who we've come to be. And this is the time that we release that. I also see that the body needs to be stretched. I see that we need to assume some energetic poses to allow the body to move forward and to stretch and to open up the energy that as when you breathe, Zahara, and anyone else who has some energy stuck in the lower back, when you take the breath in and then hold it in the heart chakra. And then as you breathe and hold it, then when you push out as if it's coming from the base of the spine and out your mouth. And push out the energy. Remove the energy that holds you there. Remove the energy that does not allow you to stay in the movement and the motion that you want. You want to be in this flexibility, that freedom. Freedom is what you want. Zahara, I'm going to say that as we spin this time out for you, May, June, but I'm really more in June, is the energy of being free and making changes. So stay looking to the June month for this change to come for you. Begin to do the physical activities of creating new opportunities for yourself, and do the work, do the breath work, and do the prayer work, and stretch. Stretch, honey. You need to stretch. You need to reach to new heights and stretch, but we also need to stretch the body to elongate it. I feel like everything's stuck. Thank you so much, Zahara. I hope I've been of some service to you here today. Great to have you on, and so glad that you came on at the very beginning of this. We're so glad to have you. Who else do we have here live on our Facebook page?
We have Shannon Leonard. She's asking, are things going to work out the way I want them to?
Well, when one wants something to work out a particular way and it involves other people, then things can get a little crossed, is how I see it, Shannon. But I do feel as if you have the power to circumvent and create what you desire in this happening. I will tell you this, that this year, this time, is a year of reflection and kind of cutting back, clearing out energy. So as we get ready to expand, I see the energy of the universal infinity sign, and this energy makes me feel as if we're stepping into a new flow, a new movement, and that the right people are coming. But I don't know that everyone's on board who's a part of the experience that you're creating. I don't know, they give me the number 2. I don't know if it's 2 months. 2 months, it's not 2 weeks, it feels more like 2 months. We have like 2 months to go for everything to kind of line up and be the way you want it to be. And I feel as if there's a person connected to you that I see some resistance, or they're not necessarily as supportive as we want them to be. And so that is kind of throwing things off balance, Shannon. Thank you, Shannon, for your Facebook question. Keep us posted. Let me know how things are working out for you, because just let them unfold. You are a magical manifester, and this is your time. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here live?
We have Michelle Polk. She says, I've had an awful year of death. Is it going to get better?
I feel like 3 deaths, one right after another, pretty much, Michelle. Yes, it has been a very awful, grieving time. It's a releasing of old energies. A lot of people in your circle had needed to, for whatever reason, they needed to leave the planet, and that doesn't make us feel good, those of us who are still here. But I can assure you they're simply on the other side, connecting and in their energy with you. It's just we don't have the physical embodiment. One of them makes me feel as if they're not suffering anymore. Like there was illness and sickness, and it was dragged on. So just recognize that there's no suffering there with that. Michelle, yes, it is going to get better. I feel as if a lot of this heaviness is the word they give me, heaviness, begins to be lifted. on or around the month of July, and that's how things begin to shift for you. So we're just still clearing up some old energy, and then we will be able to move forward with ease and grace, and the year will get better, my dear Michelle. And I feel like financially things are going to get better for you as we come into the halfway mark in the third quarter of this year. So thank you, Michelle Polk, for your Facebook question, and thank you for following me. So good to know that you are here, a part of it. So glad to have so many people here joining us. Thank you so much. I am Sarah Spiritual. And follow the page, share the page, join us here in this experience. We are broadcasting live from the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Who else do we have here?
Next, we have Teresa McAuliffe. She's asking, I'm experiencing ascension and it's physically very painful. Any suggestions on how to manage it?
You know, you're shedding a lot of density, a lot of old wounds from early childhood memories and holding on to paradigms that no longer work for you. And I feel as if there's an early learned conditioning with you, Teresa, about how we connect with God, how we connect with spirit, and it almost feels as if there was a struggle bridging the gap from the old paradigm, the old religious or spiritual training that you had, to this new way of being, this open and receptive, and God is within and we are one in the universe, and your up-leveling of your connectivity. I feel as if, Teresa, you're getting prepared for something. So it's almost like an athlete when they're training. They spend a lot of time working out, but there's also a lot of acid that builds up in the body, and the body becomes stiff and it hurts, and we're conditioning and reconditioning the muscles to get used to the activities and everything that's going on. Well, you, my dear, are essentially a spiritual athlete preparing for your spiritual triathlon, and we're getting you ready. And you've been holding so much weight in your body, more energetic weight and worry weight than anything else, that we're breaking through those old beliefs and limitations. When an athlete is preparing and they need to kind of soak their muscles, they soak in Epsom salts. I do suggest that you soak in some bath salts and allow it to kind of clear your energy. And I do suggest, and I don't know if you're local or you follow my page, Sarah Spiritual, and go to my website, SarahSpiritual.com, but we have a whole array of baths that we create. And these baths are designed to clear the auric field, to rejuvenate the auric field, to be the magnet on the energy of the aura, to bring forth to you the abundance and the love, and to make that energy more easily flowing to you so that you of free will can make your choice. And then I also do custom baths, something to really clear the energy from the external to the internal. So that's also something you might want to consider. You can always visit us at SarahSpiritual.com. There's many of the baths that I make there already. Otherwise, you can feel free to contact me at sarah@sarahspiritual.com, and I will be happy to make you a custom bath just to help assist you. Meditation, peace, finding peace within self, these are all important, and grounding into the earth. And girl, when was the last time you hugged a tree? Because I'll tell you what, a tree hugging will do quite a bit of energy work for you. Thank you so much, Teresa. You're almost through with it. You do have a good part of the rest of the year this year to go through this. I'm going to take you to the 9-month. So you've got a few more months to go of feeling out of sorts and almost like you don't even belong in your own body. And you're speaking not just for you, Teresa, but I know your question is a question that is also very near and dear to other people here. Other people are experiencing similar discomfort. So thank you for a very good question. Thank you, Teresa. Who else do we have here?
All right, next we're going to go to Sarah Makia. She says, any messages from Spirit or my parents on what is going on in my life?
Oh my goodness, Sarah. It seems to be a long winding road, and when I take you back to November of last year, the end of the year just seemed to kind of take an off-track turn. Your spirits are also asking you to take a good look at yourself. Take a good look at yourself and see what's working for you, who's lining up with you that fits and who doesn't fit anymore. And I feel as if you are being pushed out of something that seems familiar. So there's an environment that's changing, and the energy is almost changing and pushing you or making you feel like you've got to run, got to get out, got to make a change. And there's a lot of transition going on around you, and you're having to adapt. And I feel like people, and people makes me feel like family people, family peeps, brothers, sisters, connections. They're not on the same page. So I see people kind of like at each other. So I see a lot of agitation around you too. This is very off-putting for you, Sarah, because for the most part you tend to be a pretty even, Steven, steady, loyal kind of person. And everyone around you is kind of like off the chain with craziness. Allow them to have their energy. Allow them to be where they are. And know that you're fully supported by the universe and fully supported by everything that is assisting you to get to what I see as a next level. And next year is going to offer you a lot of connections, community, and networking. I see this networking that's going to assist you in expanding yourself, expanding career, expanding community, and a sense of belonging. So even though you feel like an outcast or put out to the side, it's going to all turn around next year. So just be a little patient with these, well, bumps in the road, I should say. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for joining us here on Facebook. Love to have your feedback here on the page. Thank you, everyone. I'd love to see us share the page. Love to have people share the page. It just always makes me feel so good. Sarah says, yep, 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 Sarah, yep, Sarah, yep, 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 yep. We got a lot going on there. You actually could be a soap opera movie right about now, Miss Sarah Makia, but that's okay. We'll just be filming afterwards. We'll have you have your own little sitcom coming up. Who else do we have here?
Next is Samantha McNeil. She says, I have made some major changes in my life. Do you have any messages for me?
You know, Samantha, the first thing they make me aware of is the fact that the recalibration, the reinvention of self is going to put you on a more destined line of purpose for you, a better path for fulfillment, a better path for financial abundance, and a better path to find this inner peace and shift and change. I also feel as if we have released some old habits that didn't serve you well. And they talk about toxins. So I feel like we've also rid our body of some toxins or did some type of detox or something to shift the energy in your physical body, Samantha. And when I look at that energy, I say we are on track for greatness. Your guardian angel very close to you, but I also see Archangel Michael with you. Archangel Michael, the angel of protection, is cutting and clearing the cords of negativity to make sure that you move forward easily with ease and grace. This is an important time for you, almost like an unprecedented time, because never before have you stepped out in such a direct way in your life, almost as if you have confidence. You know, there's a song from The Sound of Music that says, I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence in spring will come again. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up and know that all I have I give my heart to. All I have I call my own. I have confidence in confidence alone. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. You have confidence in you suddenly and finally, and I am so happy for you. You might as well be Maria in The Sound of Music singing The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music. You are finally stepping into purpose and passion, my dear, and taking back your power too, they tell me. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. I greatly appreciate you. Who else do we have here live on Facebook, live on YouTube? Thank you so much for joining us here, and share the page with us and party with us. Oh, let's see, who else do we have?
Trying to pull up the questions here. We're going to go to Miss Dawn Hawkins. She says she lost her best friend last night. 20 minutes after she spoke with her, she passed away. It was one of her 3 best friends. Any message about what's going on?
Dawn, so sorry for the loss here. A friend really wasn't like a friend. Your friend makes me feel as if she was more like a sister. She will come to you in the dream state. You're going to feel her energy before she quite makes the complete transition. She is in that energy. She needed to reconnect as you needed to connect. It's almost like the energy of goodbye around you. She was one of my best friends, and my mother and my sister right now. She's going to, okay, so she's going to transition over these next few weeks and months, depending on her path of which her transition will be. But you will feel her, you will make that connection with her. And I feel as if the two of you used to share something about a relationship or a conversation that was sacred to the both of you, or maybe you're both talking about relationship things, or she was talking about relationships. So there's some relationship connection that was kind of fresh on the hot topics here. And I don't know if it's you, Dawn. I would love to have some feedback in the feed. But Dawn, I'm feeling something going on in the stomach areas. Do I place that with you? I don't know that that was with her. Dawn, are you having some problems in the stomach, the digestive tract? I would love to have some feedback on that. Is Dawn on Facebook or YouTube?
On Facebook.
Okay, Dawn, if you can give me some feedback on that, because I'm feeling something, Dawn, in the stomach area, and I really want to place it with you. Something wrong with the digestive tract, or something not feeling right. I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing you in any way, shape, or form, but I'm feeling like an energetic shift in that energy, so it's not feeling lined up for you. All right, let's see if Dawn can get back to me here on the Facebook here. Okay. So Dawn, I'm sorry for your loss. She will connect with you soon over time. Thank you so much. All right, so maybe Dawn stepped away from her question. I don't know. So let's see. If we get Dawn back, just let's see if we can pop on and have her connect with something going on in her stomach area, okay? Who else do we have here?
We're going to go to Leanne Lockwood next. She says, my son has PTSD and he's in a bad place right now. Any guidance or message, please?
Your son is really essentially a prisoner in his own life, is how he feels to me. He's been troubled by this, and they're really putting me back like 2 years. 2 years is like the height of this trauma energy that they show me here. He also has a lot of anxiety, and he also has a lot of energetic attachments. There's a lot of energy that's out of sorts around him. And so he's just very sensitive to other people's energy. It's almost like he can feel everybody's energy here. It's kind of difficult for him to be in that state of peace. I would suggest that you pray on his behalf. The 23rd Psalm, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me the path of righteousness for his name's sake. And it continues, but I would suggest that you read that Psalm. I would encourage him to read the Psalm as well. I just don't know that he will be as consistent. I feel as if your son doesn't feel like he can place in the world, he fits in the world, and I see a very deep energy of depression. I hope that he's able to go to some medical facility that is going to help support him through this, and I do not know that medication is the answer. So it'll be really important for him not to just rely on that, because there's some inner strength. This year is beginning a new cycle for him, so this is a great opportunity for him to shift how he handles this trauma that is really rooted deep within him. There is some improvement in the years to come. It's really more in how he learns to manage it and having those skills. So thank you so much, Leanne Lockwood, for your question, and we will hold the energy of healing and prayer for your son. And I do see that I think Dawn got back to us here.
Yes.
She says, I burn all the time in my stomach and it hurts. Yes, ma'am. So Dawn, when I'm feeling that burning, and I felt it right there, I feel like this uncomfortability, you really need to take a look at that, because I feel as if some of the foods that you're eating are kind of creating an imbalance, and we need to kind of right that and make the body less acidic so we can have a more alkaline environment. And we need to identify the foods that are triggering that. You know, sometimes we go, oh, hot foods, but it's not just limited to that. Many of us have allergies to foods we think are good for us. You know, if maybe somebody's eating a lot of carrots or drinking a lot of carrot juice, and we think we're doing ourselves a favor, it's not doing us a favor. Some people may say, oh, I'm going to have rye toast or multi-grain bread, when just any kind of bread is not the right bread for them. So it doesn't matter which one you pick of the better ones, right? So this is how I see this energy, and it's so important for all of you to really take a look at what you eat, but particularly for you, Dawn. So thank you so much for your comment back, and I'm really sorry for the loss of your friend. And Dawn, if I can be of any further assistance to you, just let me know, and we'll see if we can give you some connections to people who can assist you in aligning yourself with better health, so that you can just alleviate that burning, because it can get very complicated and serious in the future if it's not addressed. Thank you so much, and I thank Spirit for giving me that information to share with you. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to Jasmine Gitana Dilio. She's asking, what can I do to drastically improve my finances?
Jasmine, use your gift, work your gift, build your gift. Let's go. These aspects of intuitive connections will be very beneficial and will help you improve your finances in a rather quick way, and definitely give you abundance. Now, I know we're looking to achieve a set amount of abundance. There's a chunk of money that you require for something that will make life easier for you. And I see that that is something that you can do. We might just want to take a little test on our luck here and see if we can, well, win something or do something to help you generate more money. I know we have online business, online store, keep building on that, but use your gifts. You know, you could really connect with a lot of people and make a difference helping people using your spiritual gifts, and of course get fair energetic exchange financially for those services. So come on, Jasmine, no better time to step into the authenticity of who you are, because the angels have been waiting for you, Jasmine, to step into your gifts. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we have Leon Yaucom. He's asking for a message about health and cash.
Show me the money, Leon. Show me the money. Where's Jerry Maguire in the building when we need him? Well, Leon, we are going to help you create some cash, but I do feel that work has been spotty or not flowing in the way that we wanted, or we had a break in work, because I just don't feel that energetic flow of money. And health, I'm feeling almost like the word they give me is like you're a little more fragile than you used to be. And you're not, almost like I want to go into the skeletal muscle system. I just feel like we don't feel connected and flexible the way we wanted to be, and we were not too long ago. And I'm also feeling the energy of throat area here is blocked. We're blocking our throat. I feel like we're at we need to communicate something better, because we have something going on in the throat area. And I'm also feeling something in the lower back, in the root chakra. So I'm feeling like the lower back is very tight too. I don't know if there's any back issues going on, but that's where they place me. When I spin you out, I can first say, ask Archangel Raphael to be of assistance to you and bring you that healing energy, and ask your angels to give you some money from the universe. You know, many of us feel like we're going to get our money, we're going to have our money come to us from, well, our work, our job. And that's all fine and dandy. But when we are open and receptive to receive money from multiple sources, then the universe has permission to shower us with money. Shower us. We want to be showered with money. We want to feel the money. We want to, I like money, lots and lots of money, right? We want to feel the flow, the energetic flow of the universe. And as we stream in that energetic flow, good things come to us. So be open and receptive to receive money. Be open and receptive for money to flow to you, not just through work, not just through games of chance like lottery, but through gifts and things that are just given to you and sent to you for free, because it all adds up, and then it all adds up to cash at the end of the day. I do feel that there's something powerful. I don't know where you live, Leon, but I do feel there's something powerful with your birthday. your month and your day. If you combine that in a cash 3, not knowing where you live, that might be a very powerful way for you to just get a little extra side cash. So thank you, Leon Yoakum, for your Facebook question. Leon's like, yes, shower me. Yes, we will shower you with money. The universe is here. All we desire is here. The abundance is here for all of you. It is an exciting time to be the great manifester. We have the new moon energy, which is creating it. And we also have the support of the planets. We have right now, for these next few days left, we've got all the planets lined up in perfect direction. They may not all be matched up perfectly, so things may still feel a little scratchy and uncomfortable. But to expand, we want to expand. Now's the time. You want to make a shift. You want to make a change. You want to expand to have more of something that you have already. Great. If you want to shift and have more of nothing, then you're going to get more of nothing. So we have to focus our attention on starting something new. Don't focus on something that's not working. Focus on something new. If what you've got's not working and not flowing, then don't put your attention there. Focus on something new, because this is the time to take a little teeny tiny little idea and make it explode into greatness and shower you with money, and it's going to be all good. All right, everyone, this is the time. Shower me with money. Show me the money. Leon's like, yahoo! All right. Thank you, Leon, for that. Let's see, who else do we have here on Facebook? So good to see everybody. Who else do we have here on YouTube? I'm so glad to see you. I am Sarah Spiritual. If you're just joining us, we are live at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, a beautiful center here in West Palm Beach, a multicultural place where people can come from all walks of life and really feel the presence of the energy of our Creator and feel at home, regardless of your beliefs. We are here to assist everyone. All roads lead to the Creator. Who else do we have?
Next, we have Christina Lee. She said she had a dream of her grandfather who's on the other side, and she went for a tattoo in the dream, but the tattoo is a phrase she couldn't remember. So she's feeling as if that he was trying to communicate something. Can you help?
All right, let's see what we can pull up here for you. Thank you for his birthday. That does help me too, Christina Lee. You know, your grandfather was a steadfast man of character, and this energy of, I want to say love, but kind of as if he was a fatherly love, an energetically fatherly love to more people than just maybe his immediate family. I feel as if there's a role model to you and to others. When I bring in the energy of grandfather, it's interesting. I don't know if you recall if your grandfather had a pocket watch, because I'm seeing this watch and he's looking at the time, because there's something about time. I don't know if your grandfather always liked to be on time, or he was aware of time, or something about time. I know there's always a right time for things, but that's not what he's saying. He's showing me the time. He's showing me the clock. He kind of takes it out of his pocket, and he's got this pocket watch here. When I look at this energy for him, I cannot get you the phrase, honey. I wish I could, but I'm getting a pet name. There's some pet name that is connected to someone he cared for, or if he had a pet name for you when you were little. I don't know that that's the phrase he would be encouraging for a tattoo, but there's something special and familiar that bonded the two of you together. So I would love some feedback on that from you, Christina Lee. Know that he's with you, and I'm going to say that for you, this is a very important year for your personal soul expansion, and you're going to see, Christina, a lot of connections and synchronicities with the angels, whether you're seeing 444, 222, 333, 111. There's a lot of energy supporting you right now, and there's a lot of creativity around you as well. I'd love some feedback on that watch from you if you get a minute here. So let's see when we can get that feedback from Christina Lee, and then we will go back and continue with this here, because there's something about time that he's showing me here from the other side, and I want to just leave that with you and kind of banter with that with you. Who else do we have here live on Facebook, live on YouTube?
We've got Bees Seeking Wisdom.
Hmm.
She says, please, are the changes I'm making going to help me with my health? Oh, she says her name is Benita.
Benita. Benita, Benita, Benita. Otherwise, I feel like we've got to take some drastic measures to realign health. So that's why it's very important that we recalibrate, restructure, get things back in balance. Body's out of balance, blood values are out of balance, things are not lining up. I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing you, honey, but I'm just feeling like we've been out of balance. Yes, the changes will, but dedication and follow through will be critical for you. It's going to take about 6 months, they tell me, for you to feel better, less inflamed, less out of balance and alignment. I'm seeing something spiking, so I don't know if we had some sugar spiking or blood pressure spiking, but they're kind of showing me something spike up and come down. Love your feedback on that, Benita. But there's a time for you now where you are in this sense of family and community, and you realize the importance of people being connected, and you're really feeling connected to the universe and to your angels and to physical people that are in the little teeny circle that you've managed to create for yourself. This is a time of health transition. I do feel improvement. I do feel we can avoid some next steps in something that is being prescribed or suggested by the medical profession, which is a great alternative, but I feel that you can take your power back. And there's some emotions. Please understand, Benita, there are emotions underlying from childhood that are actually creating these imbalances that have been dormant, that are coming to the surface. The wounds are coming to the surface. And now's the time to go back and nurture the little girl inside, the inner child, and to align yourself with the fact that you are worthy and you do deserve to have it all, and that you are in divine light and divine health. So thank you so much, Benita, for your question here on Facebook. And give me some feedback on that spiking, if you would, if you're so kind to share that. Did we hear back from Christina?
Looks like she only said, my grandmother passed away when my mother was a child, never met her. Any message there?
Okay. But we didn't get feedback on the watch there from her? Okay. All right. We'll see what happens next. Okay. Who else do we have here?
Oh, wait, right here, actually. She says there's a song called Nothing But Time that is significant. He did have a nickname. So, you know what, Christina, thank you for that validation. I really appreciate it. Nothing But Time. No wonder he's showing me that watch. I thank you for that. And I'm glad that you're one with that. If all else fails and you don't have a secondary dream or a remembering of the phrase, maybe you're going to put like a watch or something beautiful wrapped around a watch in a tattoo. Or maybe you are supposed to say, nothing but time. Maybe that's the phrase. What was the song again, Helena? Tell me what that said. Nothing but time.
Nothing but time. Okay, great. Maybe it's nothing but time. Because we are eternal beings, Christina. Nothing ever dies. We never die. The physical body passes, but we are all, you know, what's that song? If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. Right? But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. Right? So that's life. That's the rush of life. But there really is nothing but time. We've got plenty of time. Because time is the continuum of energy, everyone. So always remember that. It's the continuum of energy. Who else do we have here? Let's go to the blood pressure. And
that was Benita.
Yes,
feedback.
And then that cue there, let's hold that one over there, okay? Mm-hmm. Just hold that one. Just put it over there for me and we'll look at that. But let's see, Benita here, blood pressure, yes, been spiking. That I had a small stroke and they can't find anything that will truly help. Okay, so thank you for the feedback. We did have some spiking in the blood pressure, a little stroke. We can realign the energy. We see the blood flowing. We need to see ourselves, envision ourselves in this beautiful, beautiful sky blue energy. And this beautiful sky blue energy will lower the pressure and lower the energy so that we can be in this flow of inner peace, light, and love. All right, so thank you, Benita, for that feedback. I really appreciate that, and I love the tell her yes! Exclamation point. And I say, we tell you yes, Spirit. Yes. Thank you so much, Spirit. We love when Spirit has the answers. The Lord knows I just have to dial up and get the information. So who else do we have here? Yeah, let's go over here somewhere.
Okay.
There we go.
Right here. We're going to go to Nicole
Bangs.
She says she's been told she's gifted, looking for spiritual guidance and relationship reading. She's going through ascension and a lot of things happening good and bad around her.
Well, this is a year of a lot of expansion for you, feeling a lot of displacement, out of body experiences, feeling a little lost, yet connected but lost. It's really a dual bag you've got going on here. Yes, you are in this energy of giftedness, but we are not really embracing the areas that feel good for you yet. You're going through this process, and you have been going through this process, they tell me, for the past 2 years. I will spin you into 2020. 2020 feels peaceful and aligned and ready. And you're also really open to recognizing empathically the energies around you without taking them on. Right now, as an empath, I feel like you're taking an energy and we're not quite placing it and releasing what does not belong to you. So I feel like we're very highly sensitive as well. Your sleep patterns are very out of whack. Sometimes we're sleeping for a period of time, and then other times I feel like we can't sleep. So we're going on the seesaw of an imbalance in our sleep. I also feel as if like the third eye needs some work, the throat chakra needs some work, the solar plex needs some work. Some of this has to do with your connectivity in the spirit realm and your solar plex power of past struggles in this life and other lives, past life struggles I see around you, Nicole. So we're bringing some of that into this life. And relationship, finding the right partner who can hold the heart space with you is something that's going to be very important for you moving forward. And I feel like we haven't always made the right vibrational matches. Something seems out of alignment with love relationship at this time. So as you navigate your transformation, I like to call it, because we are kind of in this state of grace always, but we are transforming and adapting to the energy of restoring ourselves back to who we are as soul beings. You will find better balance in relationship, and if partnership cannot keep up in love, then we will recalibrate and create new partnership with another being. So thank you, Nicole. Love some feedback here. Thank you so much here. Thank you, everyone, for your questions here on Facebook. So excited to be connecting with you. We are doing an after hours gig here on our Saturday. We're having a Super Spirit Saturday messages for all of you. Just finished my day here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Phew, I've been doing readings since 11 a.m. And that's early for SarahSpiritual, guys. So we were in the room all day talking to people, and I said to Helena, let's just ride the spirit wave. We've got a new moon. I got a new attitude. We got a new attitude. We got some new vibes going on. We've got some transformation in the energetic field. People are feeling it. And then at the same time, many of us are feeling a little lost and discontent and not feeling as if we're in our zone or fitting in. And I said, wow, we really need to address this, because as we come into the spring energy and we want everyone to feel the vibrancy of life, I want everyone to embrace the beauty that surrounds us and the beauty that's within you. So anything that we can do to help you stay in alignment will be very beneficial. And I thought, hey, let's all have a party here on a Saturday night. Well, just for a little while, I still have to go out and do whatever I'm going to do on Saturday, but we want to invite you all into our little private space here at the center. One of these days, Helena, we need to kind of do like a tour as we do our readings. Yes. We need to kind of do a walkthrough. You'd be amazed at what we have here at the center. So who else do we have here?
Ooh, we're going to go to Christopher Breer next.
Okay, Christopher.
He's asking, how soon will I be aligned with my guides? He found out his gatekeeper is Denbundi. Well, Christopher, you have been aligning with your guides, and you're
your conscious collective of spirit guides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 show themselves to me. So one by one, we will bridge that communication and that connection. You know, Christopher, I think I might have said this to you before. So I think we only have 2 spots left now. But I would love to see you be a part of our apprentice program. It is something that is our spiritual presence mastery program, known as our apprentice program also, is something that helps us make that connection with the collective consciousness and our collective guide family, our soul family connection. And that is something that is beginning to open up. April 11th is our first day of class. So go ahead and visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Look under classes and events. I think it would be great for you. How soon will you be aligned with your guides? This year is a really important year for connectivity. I'm so happy that you found your gatekeeper, but I also see here that there's 9 guides in total that we'll be connecting with. And so bridging the connection with all of those aspects of information and spirit realm will be very beneficial for you, and also make it much easier for you to have the guidance you need to assist yourself and to assist others, Christopher. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
We're going to go to Anita. She says she needs advice on the status of her and her friend.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so first thing I see here is that your friend is, you know, closing out a chapter of their life and trying to put themselves into a better position of life. A lot of ideas, a lot of desires, looking over some past failures of things that they've had and now they don't have anymore. And so there's a shift within them as they, your friend I'm speaking of, as they navigate those changes within themselves. And sometimes it causes an imbalance in the relationship between the two of you. There's definite love, there's definite recognition of soul love, connection. Sometimes you're insecurity, Anita. Sometimes they're in balance with where they feel they should be at this juncture, but they are not. So sometimes you're both in this insecure, out of sorts, out of balance, not in the right vibe. So it causes a mishap, a disagreement, a mini explosion, and then we're all mad, and then we kind of kiss and make up. So I feel as if there's a ironing out of these imbalances that happens over the next few months. You know, my spirit guides go, Anita, the honeymoon's over. It's time for us to get into real life, the real connection, the vulnerability, the intimacy, the really just kind of wearing our heart on our sleeves and letting everyone see all of who we are and welcoming and embracing it. If we truly love that person, then we can embrace that and we will be open and receptive to that. So the advice is we've got to meet each other in the middle here. Meet me halfway, right? So meet each other in the middle and you can have bypass some of these imbalances that I see have been going on in the relationship. All right. Thank you, Anita. Thank you for following us on Facebook. Thank you for being a part of this experience. I'm really grateful to have you here. Thank you. Who else do we have here live on Facebook, live on YouTube? Thank you so much, everyone.
Next is Brooke. I'm going to say Schneider for the last name.
Yeah,
sorry
Brooke,
if we butchered
Brooke,
that,
you got us a little tongue-tied with that name, darling. I don't even know where to begin. I got an S, I got a C, and I got an H, I got an E, I got an X. Schneck-Snyder? I don't know what we're going to...
Schneck-Snyder?
Schneck-Snyder. She sells seashells down by the seashells. So, Brooke, thank you so much. We're just going to massacre your name, and I'm so sorry. So, let's see. What does she say here?
She says, can someone help and see who I was in a past life? She feels like she's lived before, and she'd love to know more about the past life.
Oh, Brooke? Well, first of all, you've been endless amounts of different people. So, but I see in your energy someone who worked the land, someone who was in this environment of Native American energy, of earth energy, of medicine woman, energy of animals, plants. This is the energy that I see around you, Brooke, that's very dominant. I feel almost like I don't know who you are, I don't know anything about you, but I have this vibe of like animals respond to you. You're like an animal whisperer or something. They connect to you. And I feel as if in your Indian reincarnation, I feel as if we had, like we rode wild horses, or we were in this energy of animals and just beautiful connections with herbs. I just keep seeing herbs and that energy. So in a past life, you're a very free spirit, very rooted and grounded in Mother Earth and connected. And the energy I see around this really puts you in a male energy in this past life. You know, medicine, really more medicine man, someone who dealt with the herbs and the animals and the connection with Earth. And I see a lot of fire around you. I don't know if you like a lot of bonfires or things now in this life, but I see a lot of energy of like ceremonial, ritualistic fires from that past life that I see. But you've been quite a few people here, and I also see connection with you and the energy in Egypt, so I can place you in Egypt as well. I do past life readings where I connect us to past lives, so if that's something you're really interested in, Brooke, and what I say has resonated with you and you feel a connection with me, you can always visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com, and perhaps we can do a full past life regression and we'll see where it takes you, my dear. So thank you. I'd love some feedback, Brooke, from you in the Facebook feed. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Right. Next, we're going to go to Maria Antoinette Dominic. She's asking, she needs to know about her health, love, and finances, please.
Marie, you need a whole entire reading? Oh my God, what do we got, like 40 minutes here? Okay, no, just kidding. Let me see what I got for you, sweetheart. All right, Marie, first I see this. Oh, expand, 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 grow, grow, grow. Move forward, move forward, move forward. I feel like we've got to make a change, make a change, make a change. I got to move, I got to change, okay? I feel like financial outlook seems out of balance. We're not quite where we want to be financially. And I feel like we need to kind of revamp almost everything. I feel as if we're ready for a new opportunity across the board. When I scan health, health doesn't feel out of sorts. They're not taking me to any cautionary notes as they did when I was talking to, who's the woman with the heart? Who do we read with the heart? Belinda?
Benita.
Benita. So when I was talking to Benita, they made me aware of the spikes and the pressure, and then she said, yes, she had problems with her heart. So I'm not feeling any cautionary notes with you, Marie. I feel as if we've had a discontentment in love, like unfulfilled, unresolved. Someone is not reconnecting to us, or there's some longing for something that's not in alignment, and maybe there's not an emotional connection, but I feel a disconnect, or something's not on the same page in love. Health, I'm balancing you out well. Finances, I see we need an up-leveling. You're ready for change, and if you can move or make a move, that might be very beneficial to you. That's what Spirit says to me, and if you don't do that this year, I know next year big changes coming for you, honey. So you might as well get ahead of the curveball, because you got change coming, and change is good. Change. Okay, we got a lot of change coming for you, my dear. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. Give me feedback in the feed. Love to hear from you guys when we connect back. Thank you so much.
Next, we're going to go to Clayton Gillett. He's asking for a love reading. He's crazy about a guy he's met, and he doesn't know how he feels about him. October 19th is the guy's birthday.
Crazy. Okay, I won't. Crazy for crying, crazy for dying, and crazy for loving you. All right, Clayton. So is this Clayton's birthday?
Yes, the guy's birthday is October 19th. We don't have a year for him. He's not sure.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm good. I got it. I got it. So this guy is ready for a relationship. But I got to tell you, Clayton, you tend to give too much too fast. You tend to give too much. You try to overcompensate. You do too much to make me love you. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. So easy, easy. Don't get too cray-cray right now. Because here we've got a skittish little Nelly here. This person does not necessarily like to feel trapped and boxed in. They're a free bird. So in your intention to pay them attention and kind of allow them to see how wonderful you are, we might scare them off like a rabbit. So, rabbit, don't do that. So in this moment, I see you as someone who really gives a lot. I see you as someone who puts other people first. Stay centered in who you are and who you know yourself to be. This person is someone who you can have a connection with. I just don't know. It's not about how they may feel about you. It may be you both want two different things in relationship. I don't know that they're ready to have relationship. They may be able to have relations, but they're not ready to have relationship. So for you, it's to not be cautious, be who you are, but just let it unfold. There is a connection, there is a recognition. I just feel like this person comes with some complicated energy that just might not make it worth being so crazy about them. But you'll keep me filled in, I hope, Clayton. Thank you so much. If this is your first time joining the page, Clayton, like the page, follow the page. I'd love an update from you. And anyone else, if this is your first time here on my page and you're enjoying our Super Saturdays secret special service messages from Spirit, whatever we got going on after hours here after a whole day of reading, and I'm now connecting to all of you to give you messages so that you can feel empowered in this new moon energy. If you're liking this, loving this, like my page, follow the page, join us for our radio show every Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. We are on national radio, but you can watch it here on Facebook. You can watch it on Periscope. You can watch it on YouTube. You could even watch it on my website, SarahSpiritual.com, and other social media sites. So we would love to have you join our family because we do have a good sense of family here. Who else do we have?
All right. Let's see here. Just want to remind everyone, give me your birthday, and we're kind of getting a little overloaded with questions here, so I'm a little backed up.
All right, Helena, come on, let's go. Put the pedal to the metal. Let's go. We got questions to answer.
We got Sandra Kelly.
Yes.
She says she coughed hard, and the hospital said she fractured her ribs. Do you see anything else affected? Please, it's scaring her.
First of all, if you fractured a rib, that is so painful. Oh my God. You know, you coughed hard and it's scaring you, but I am not a doctor, so I am not diagnosing, but I want to show you the energy around the lungs. So I feel like the lungs and the bronchial tubes, I feel like there's a lot of density there. I feel like we've got a buildup of energy and fluid, so to speak. So be it mucus, be it fluid, I'm not a doctor, so I'm just saying what Spirit's showing me. But then there's something else, and I feel as if outside the lung area, there might be a little pocket of infection. And I'm hearing a word, and has to do with the lung. It's called pleurisy. It's when we have something like a pneumonia, but it's on the outside of the lung, and that's all I know because I'm not a doctor and I don't know anything, but that's all I hear from Spirit. So I feel as if you're not quite handling it in the medication department well, and so we're not ridding ourselves of the cough. The rib is going to heal. I don't feel any cause to concern, except for we need to contain this infection, this inflammation in the lung area. All right, so thank you so much for your Facebook question, and keep me posted, Sandra Kelly. We send the angel of healing, Archangel Raphael, to hold your energy and heal you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you connected with us. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to Brittany Boswell. She says, can you tell me anything about me? Will my life start to work out, and will I soon be able to take care of things on my own financially?
You know, Brittany, I feel as if you have, in the beginning you got stuck, you bit off a little more than you can chew, and you haven't been able to sustain yourself. But I also feel as if we didn't have the right tools to move you forward so that you could have the life that you wanted. So either we didn't finish something, or we weren't able to take steps to the job that we wanted next. And so things kind of fell back. And I feel like for someone of your age, I feel like you've got a lot of responsibilities. I do feel my spirit guides throw down a book, so I do feel like there's some additional learning and studying or certification that will be beneficial to you so that you can take care of yourself financially. You're not an in-the-box thinker, you're an out-of-the-box thinker. You know, we can't really confine you to traditional ways of doing things. You are a leader, but I feel like you've lost a little bit of your self-esteem in this journey. In the past 4 years have really set you back instead of moved you forward. But I will tell you that this is getting ready to shift and to change. Next year, 2020, really is going to finish ironing out all the bumps in the road, because when I take you to 2021, and I know that sounds like a long time away, there will be evolution and transformation. And I'm not saying you won't be financially well before then. I'm just saying that by the time 2021 comes, you're on a really even playing field. You're feeling secure. You're feeling as if you're in alignment with your personal power. You are surrounded by the right people to support you, not people who are either enabling each other or causing an emotional imbalance. And so you're free to step out on your own and be your own divine being. You will make some great movement in the 2021 year. So look forward to that and say that in this moment of now, I am the woman who is a magnet, attracting wonderful opportunities to me, balanced energy of love, balanced energy of finances, and I am moving forward in a direction that makes me empowered, happy, and one with the universe and my purpose. Thank you so much, Brittany Boswell, for your Facebook question, and thank you for joining us. And give me some feedback in the scroll. I really love to hear from you. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
All right, next we're going to go, let's see here. Kimberly Griffiths. She says she loves watching, and she'd love to ask about her twin flame, Daniel.
So Daniel is ready for, actually last year was a rough year for your twin flame. Let me tell you, he almost got thrown out of the roller coaster of life. It was a bumpy road for him. But for you, I see here, my dear, that expansion is important for you, and you're both in this energy of he's kind of closing out and starting a new beginning, and you're closing out some things and getting ready for your new beginning. So you're both about energetically about 1.5 years out of sync with each other from a placement of where we are in our spiritual, emotional, and financial growth. But when I bring the energy together, I see that Daniel is emotionally, sometimes we can't quite make the connection that we would like to make, because I feel like he gets a little out of sorts with himself. And so he loses himself in his thoughts and doesn't always settle into his feelings. When I look at this energy, your twin flame has a lot of growing up to do. I'm just telling you. So you're going to have to be patient without mothering him so that he can step into his own personal power. A strong connection between the two of you. This disconnect in this timeline may mean that we're going to have to take a little more time to see if we can solidify this relationship in a way that it stands the test of time in this reincarnation. But a great connection. And thank you for saying that you love Kimberly, for watching. I greatly appreciate your participating with us here on our wonderful, Saturday night, since we're not going to be on tomorrow. So thank you so much. God bless you. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to Colleen St. Michael's. She would like to know the direction of her business.
Direction of business is getting ready to expand and take on a different avenue, a different energy, a different connection. I feel like we are pulling in a new opportunity or a new direction into the business that will bring a lot of expansion in the latter half of this year and into next year. Business will grow, and it's going to morph. It's definitely going to morph into a different aspect that kind of opens up new doors and new opportunities for you. Colleen St. Michael's, you are on the right track. And I don't know if there's some writing or blogging or book that's being entertained by you, but Archangel Gabriel shows himself to me, and he's kind of like, write a book, write a book, write a book, or write. There's something that you need to release and open up to put out into the world. All right. So thank you, Colleen St. Michael's, for your energy. I feel like you are a way shower, a leader, someone who's come to make a difference in this world in a very unique way, and embrace it and move forward. I see a lot of growth for you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to Juan Love, and he'd like a message on his love life.
Love, where are you? Why don't you come to me? Love, love, I look through the window, watching you dance with the moonbeams. Oh, love, where are you? Let's see, Mr. Juan Love. With a name like Love, love shouldn't be so elusive. But I feel as if, Juan, there's intense connectivity forming, but I'm not, there's something doesn't seem to fit in love at this minute, Juan. Like I feel like maybe there's something or someone you're waiting for, or something that's unfolding, but it's just not all in place yet. When I take you into this year for you, 2019, is really more about love, self-love, unconditional self-love, self-care, self-esteem, self-expression, expansion of spirit, connectivity with divine universal, divine guidance, divine love. And that's what's really going to line you up in an ascension path of real strong connectivity of love. So Juan, something's not quite lined up in love for me to say, oh, I see this here and it's happening. I feel as if end of this year, next year really solidifies something great for you. It's just that right now we're in this journey of self-love, and that's so important for you, if that makes sense. Okay, my dear? Thank you so much for following me on Facebook. I'd love some feedback from you in the feed. Thank you so much. And if you're just joining us, I am Sarah Spiritual. I am Sarah Spiritual, and I'm so happy to have you here. I'm here in sunny South Florida, but it's not so sunny anymore. The sun is set. I just looked out and I was like, my goodness, it's dark out. And I've been here at the center since 11 o'clock, and we're really happy to be still connecting to people and giving messages, but in a different way, here live on Facebook, so we can all be connected as family. What better way to end the day but connect with all of you? And visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com, and share the page if you're enjoying this. Let's kind of build the momentum for our connectivity here. Who else do we have?
We have Melanie Rose Ruiz asking, any messages for me on my career path? Every time I feel like I've decided what I want to do, something makes me change my mind. And any messages for her fiance?
Well, you know, first thing I say, Melanie Rose, is that, Ruiz, it's very important for you to recognize that you're a multi-talented being. You have a lot of areas of creativity, ingenuity. I feel like you're really great with people and connecting with people. And there's nothing wrong with changing your mind, because that allows you the creativity to kind of flow through the prompting. The universe prompts us, and through every experience you glean another aspect of self-recognition, self-appreciation, and the reflection of the divine you shining out into the world. So there's nothing wrong with changing your mind. Both you and your fiance are going through some powerful changes. I see for your fiance, I'm feeling that there's a lot of freedom that he needs in career, very connected, but I feel as if there's some growth that's meant to come for him in this next year financially. I'm seeing a lot of synergy between the two of you. Melanie Rose Ruiz, I really feel that this year is going to iron out some of those kinks that you think you're seeing, and take you into next year of some more networking and kind of finding your niche. So don't look at your changing your mind as being fickle. You're just being selective, and you're sifting through till you find the perfect gem. Didn't you do that in relationship? And look who you got. You both got each other. We sifted through till we found the perfect match for ourselves. You're going to do the same thing with job, and it's all going to come together perfectly. And you're going to see growth and experience in all of this coming towards the end of this year. Thank you so much for your Facebook message. Thank you. Who else do we have here? Thank you, Micheline, Jill, Alexis, for sharing the page. Really grateful that you shared the page. Thank you, Lynn, for sharing it. Rowena Putt, thank you for sharing it. Greatly appreciate it. Trina, thank you for sharing the page. I recognize that, and I appreciate that greatly. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Next is Carol Lee Larman. She says she's in a roller coaster soul-family relationship, and he has an ex-wife with young kids. He lives out of town. Will this relationship survive, and how can we grow?
Carol Lee makes me think of Sarah Lee pound cake. We better pull up a piece of pound cake, honey, because we're going to be eating some cake for a little while here. Because their karmic entanglement is so intense, he with his ex-wife and kids, that it's like bloodsuckers. So in this energy right now is for you to stay fully grounded and envision the relationship in its highest capacity in the moments that you have recognized the oneness and the union between the two of you. And this way, as you hold the energy in this beautiful purple light, this lavender energy of light, like the purple behind me of the violet ray of Saint Germain, see it transforming, see the alignment of the hearts and the soul, and see the purple light removing and transmuting the energy of the entanglements that I see in the family. There's a big guilt trip going on with this ex-wife. There's a big misalignment. There's a misuse of power or manipulation going on. And so this gentleman, he really doesn't do well under stress. So you're like this pillar of light and strength, and you're one with the universe, and he's a little bit erratic here, and you're just trying to corral everything to stay together. You're going to have to let him spin a little out of control so that he can find his way back to his personal center. You can assist him with the violet energy of transformation. You can survive. Can you grow? I don't know if he can grow enough to match your level of growth. So hold the light for him to find his way. And I think, Carol Lehman, you and I are going to connect soon for a personal session. So I look forward to exploring this a little bit more with you, along with a few other things that are coming your way. Deep soul lesson for you. So let's explore that when we connect for your session. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Let's see here. We got Anne Bernadette Holguin asking, what do I need to do to let go?
Let it go, let it go. Okay. And the first thing that I see here for you is you're going to let go of a lot of things, actually. This year we're closing out a lot of chapters that no longer serve you. You need to let go of people who do not hold the energy of support. You need to let go of people who are sucking you dry. You need to let go of these entanglements of drama. You need to let go of the people who don't believe in you. You need to step into your dreams, step into your passion. You need to stop talking. Stop talking to the people who are taking your story and twisting it and turning it around to someone else. I see you confiding in someone who's not a true friend. They don't hold the space, the energy, and the desire to hold you. So we can drop that too. And I feel as if you might be, I don't know where you live, but you might be ready to make a move. You may need to get out of Dodge, honey, because it's kind of stuck where you are. And I feel like we need, if you want to be someone, if you want to go somewhere, you better stand up and pay attention. You got to pay attention to what's going on around you, and you want to make a move that's going to get you where you want to go. And now is the time for you to do that. I'm going to start you when the clock starts ticking in July, and when the clock starts ticking in July, August, September, October, really important times for you to realign and reconnect. And I feel like there's a study, a program, something we want to get to, but I feel like we're distracted in another way. So let go of things that no longer serve you, people who are bringing you down and raining on your parade, honey. Thank you so much, Annie, for visiting me here on Facebook. Hope you've enjoyed the message. I'm really grateful for the connection, and welcome to our connectivity here on Facebook with Sarah Spiritual. Who else do we have here?
Next we have Nikki. May I please know my soul purpose?
Okay, very wise old soul that we have, Nikki. So Nikki, the energy here for your soul, you know, Nikki, there's a lot of music or energy of music around. I don't know if you listen to a lot of music. We got a lot of drum energy and music that makes me feel as if you can kind of lose yourself in that rhythm or that beat. Your purpose is to line yourself up with people that you can help. I feel as if what you've learned in this life has been that many times people think they are supported, but they stand alone, particularly in families and family units. I feel as if some of your early lessons of not feeling supported or worthy in a family unit gives you something to talk about, something for you to write about, something for you to assist other people with. But I also feel as if there's a creative outlet that needs to be explored with you. And in this energy of creativity, we step into purpose. I really want to put you as a mentor or guide, someone who's here to help maybe young adults or children, not little children, but children of anywhere from the age of 11 and up. I feel as if you've got a story to tell and you would make a great mentor for people so that they can step into their personal power and you understand what it's like to be them. So thank you so much, Nikki, for your Facebook message. So glad to have you here in our experience on our Saturday night of our Super Saturday Spirit Messages here with Sarah Spiritual. Thank you. Who else do we have? See, Brandy's saying, I believe I will get a reading. So she's like, I am manifesting that, Sarah Spiritual. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. So I hold the belief. I'm not in charge of the queue here, Brandy. So let's see. All right, who else do we have here?
We're going to go to Jacqueline Vanessa McDonald. She would like to know what message you have for her relationship.
I would really, I want to answer that question for you, Jacqueline, but the best way I can connect with this relationship is to have your partner's birthday as well. I see for you there's a lot of expansion. I see heartfelt connection between the two of you. I feel like there's a synergy between the two of you. I feel like your partner is navigating some changes that are, you know, sometimes keep him not in sync with who he wants to be in this relationship. So if I have his birthday, I can give you a better connection on that. But the relationship seems well yoked. It's kind of equally yoked here. I feel a connection. I'm just looking to see where the disconnect is in some transition that either he or you are going through. I can best get to that with his birthday as well. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Let's see if we can pick that back up in a minute. Just put that to the side. Okay, Helena? Who else do we have here?
We got Brandy Wiley.
Okay, Brandy Wiley. Brandy Wiley, look at you. You manifested yourself right next into the queue. Brandy Wiley, got it. Got her birthday. Go ahead.
She says she left her boyfriend due to family drama, and now she's living with her mother, and he wants her to come back. She doesn't know what to do. She has 5 kids.
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool would see I was wrong. And I just can't live without you. Baby, come back. No. Hashtag no. Hashtag too much going on there. Oh my God. She has 5 children. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Okay. Brandy, unhealthy relationships, unhealthy interactions do not show children how to love, honor, and respect each other and how to feel safe in the sense of family. So in order for the two of you and your boyfriend to rejoin and reconnect, we need to create a better dynamic, a better energy, a better connectivity, a better love, a better respect, a better balance. And we need to remove ourselves from things that are dramatic, things that do not allow the relationship and family to flourish and grow and step into who we all should come to be. And I say should because it's written in the destiny. There's a connection there, but there's a lot of interference. And I don't know, maybe we need to hold up signs and say DWD, done with drama, because there's a lot of this energy that keeps cutting the energy of love. And your boyfriend feels very obligated to that family, very tied to them, almost as if he can't spread himself enough to be a part of your life with you and the children. It's almost too much for him. When I look at his energy, he's very, very loyal, but he does not handle stress well. And it's kind of hard to come back until we have a really good understanding. But what is most important is the children right now, too, because they're learning from how you two are treating each other. They're learning from the experience that you're creating. And, you know, I believe the children are our future, right? So we have to help them feel safe so that they don't become wounded beings walking this earth. I think we have enough wounded beings walking the earth, doesn't everyone? So, Brandy, tread carefully with this one. Coming back may not be the answer, although I recognize the overwhelmment that you're feeling having 5 children and having to do it all on your own. So I will ask your guardian angel and all the angels to give you the clarity, the peace, the wisdom, and the connectivity with the divine truth so that you make a choice that is for your highest good. I cannot make the choice for you. So sit and be still with God, and God never fails you. Thank you so much, Brandy. And thank you for manifesting your question to come to the front of the line. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
We have Ludine Gill Callison. She's asking, she would like to know if the spirit of her daughter is with her.
You know, first of all, Ludine, I'm made aware of, and I don't know where to place this, so I'm going to kind of give this to you. They're giving me this energy of blood, like somebody has an imbalance in the blood, something is wrong with the blood cells, something is out of whack in that physical body. When I look at this energy, I say to you this: daughter's come to you in a dream, made you feel as if she was with you or hugging you. Daughter's very much around you, and I also feel that there's an anniversary or something important between the two of you that's coming up in this next like month or so time. Time feels short, so it's either just a month right before where we are now or a month from where we are. In this window of time is an anniversary connected to your daughter, connected to you. There's something of importance here. I feel like she's showing me a necklace, like a chain with something on it. There's a necklace that she has, or a necklace she gave you. There's something that connects you to in a necklace, or maybe you have one of her necklaces. It doesn't look like a locket to me. It's a necklace that has something circular on it. I hope you can place this, my dear. And I'd be interested to know who's having problems with blood cells, something connected, because that's coming to me from the spirit realm, and I'm not sure where to place that message. So I would love some feedback from you, Ludine. Thank you so much. Daughter is with you. You're going to get a better sense of her in the spirit realm as she connects with you in the dream state. So I want to see if we get some feedback from her for that, please. Okay, Louine. Okay. So Louine, if you can get back to us, we'll just kind of type down the feed, see if we can get Louine to give me some feedback on the blood. That would be great. Okay. Who else do we have here?
Next we have Nayura Muhammad. Says, I got a few infos about my past lives, and I don't know how that's connected to my karmic lessons in this life and my twin flame. She has my birthday and his birthday.
Okay, so for you, Naraya, is that how we say it? Nayura, what I see for you is a new beginning, a fresh start. We're opening up a new chapter of energy for you, very fresh start energy. I feel as if there was some betrayal in love, disconnect in love, abandonment in love. I feel like it was a very disconnected love relationship that you've had, and knowing when to stay and when to go in relationships, when to honor love and when to release love, knowing it's not healthy because self-love is more important than the love of the other at that point, not in selfishness, but honoring the God in self. The energy of that self-love is the God love of self. So I say to you this, my dear, that this individual is a little erratic at times, and I feel as if they have a lot of strengths, but their weaknesses overpower their strengths. At times they become insecure, demanding, and out of sync with the flow of the relationship. So it's knowing when to stay connected and when to pull away. I feel at times you've run from love in other lifetimes, and I feel at times you've walked out on love when you really could have stayed. So it's understanding the karma connection of love and emotional availability on both the parts of partners, because you've been emotionally available and not received in return, and then at other times been emotionally unavailable and the other partner was offering it. So it's a balance of feeling safe and secure and being emotionally vulnerable in this lifetime that'll be important. It's not so much about the end result as it is of being emotionally available. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here? Did we hear back from?
Ludine said she wasn't sure about anyone with a blood problem.
Okay. So Ludine, what I will say to you is, because when they give me something like that, you might want to check your blood levels, your blood count or something. So keep that in mind. That's not a statement of fear. That's just something. And when they give me something, sometimes a few months later we go, oh, right, Helena, we've had that happen with you too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And all of a sudden, poof, we're like, why are you saying that, Sarah? I go, darned if I know. And next thing we know, and I don't get a bad vibe, but I just feel like somebody needs to be checked. Came from the other side. They usually know better than us. So thank you so much for that feedback. Who else do we have here?
Next we have Maxibon. That's what it looks like. Asking, who is my guardian angel?
Okay, Maxie, guardian angel comes in with us in the beginning of our creation, and it exits with us at the end of our life and all of our days. This is a personal year of your personal power, personal self-love, unconditional love, love of self, love of humanity. It's such a great, great year, and a great, great question for you, because to be in alignment with your guardian angel is such a powerful force to know. And it's interesting because I see the guardian angel that I see walking with you is one of an angel that is part of the higher realm of the archangel, steps forward as a guardian angel. And I have the guardian angel Brachiel. Brachiel is the guardian angel. We can kind of put that in the feed. We'll have to do some research. I'm not familiar with all the power of that angel, but Archangel Brachiel steps up. They're showing me this beautiful basket of gifts and energy of wisdom and connection. And Brachiel is here to support you through a transition, Maxie Mixbon, that you're going through right now. It's almost like a transformative time for you, feeling this energy of appreciating yourself and this next second half of life, and assisting you through that. So Archangel Brachiel is showing themselves very well. I have a guide that works with you. They give me the name of Victoria for you. So we have a guide that's Victoria that's working with you. Is very well educated, refined energy that keeps things in a sophisticated manner, darling. So we've got that energy, but Archangel Brachiel is there. Helena, do you have anything for me on that?
It doesn't look like we have any feedback there.
Okay. Ooh, I just threw part of my pen. All right, who else? I was like, what is flying? Is that an angel? No, it's not.
Just
all right. Pen. We've also got some life purpose cards too, so we can pull a life purpose card for someone. I love connecting to spirit. With these cards are really beautiful. Someone here in this group is a healer. And this is the energy of healing. So we have some healing. You have the spiritual gift of healing and desire to share it and heal others. So that's an important thing as well.
Right. Next is Vanessa Santa asking about her friend and wondering what Spirit has for her. It looks like her friend is wondering about her love life.
Okay, so we're answering for her or for her friend? Because if I'm answering for her friend, I need her friend's... I need the friend's name because I need to connect to the friend in order to answer a question for you, Vanessa, okay? So I'm a little confused by the question.
We'll have to wait for that friend's name then.
Okay, great. Who else do we have?
We're going to have to go to Micheline. She wants to know if she has any messages from her guides about a life path and purpose.
Ah, here we go. All right, let's take out some cards here. This is looking good here. Micheline, Alexis, let's see what we got going on for you. What's going on? What's going on? Leadership for you, my dear. Time to take charge of a situation and make it happen. We've got some justice balancing out the injustices that are around you at this time. We want to guide you into purpose and passion. They also showed me the card of writing and author. So there's some information that you need to send out to the masses. So we have leadership and healing energy that takes you into writing and authorship. So there's a strong message in purpose. You are meant to lead people, guide people, assist people, transform people. This is an important time for you, my dear. You will see a shift around this as you close out this year, because this year is all about your purpose, your passion, your mission, your legacy, who you've come to be, and why you are who you are. And use some crystals to help you with that, as well as talk to your angels. Thank you so much, Micheline, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here live on Facebook? We are talking live on YouTube. We are so glad to have you here.
Next is Karen Unglob asking, she's been wondering if they did anything to make Mimi Joyce pass away the night she passed, or was it her time to go?
You know, that's an interesting question. So Mimi Joyce, see, they take me to Mimi Joyce's heart. They take me to heart, lungs, breath, energy here. You know what? Mimi Joyce was winding down in the energy of life. You didn't give me her information, but I will say this to you, that the window of energy closed because Mimi Joyce was a real kind-hearted, gentle person, and some of the angst and energy around the world and family was very disruptive to her, Karen, and it was her time to go. So thank you for that question. Know that the energy will be around her in peace, and you should feel something of her energy around you, my dear, because I'm made to feel like you were one of her, I'll use the word favorites, someone that she felt very close to. There was a connectivity between the two of you. Even if it wasn't always spoken, there was a connectivity between you and Mimi Joyce. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Let's go way back when.
Let's go way back when. Way back when.
We got MJ. What's in the cards for us today? MJ asks.
What's in the cards, MJ? Let's pull some cards for you, since you asked what's in the cards for you. So Miss MJ, let's see what we've got going on. Butterfly Maiden falls down here for you. So you're going through a major transformation, recognition of your personal power, who you've come to be. Vesta, the goddess of the home, steps forward saying we need to tend to things at home. I think that's right on point from the goddess cards that have shown themselves to give us answers. And SarahSpiritual is here for the arts and music. It's time for you to follow the harmony of life and the beauty of life and the musical lyrics of the energy of oneness with the universe. You know, the world is in harmony when we choose to feel the vibration of all that is in harmony, rather than focus on the disharmony that may be around us and in our personal life, including our own contrast. And then, of course, we have the goddess Pel, and Pele is the divine passion. So there is divine love and divine passion, MJ. Don't you give up the ship yet, girl. It's coming. Easy. Let's be in harmony. And the birds sing, the flowers bloom, and everything's in harmony. You need to be in self-harmony, self-love, inner peace, and then as you radiate that light and love out, you will be a magnet for the right divine passion. You hold on, girl. It's coming around the mountain anytime now. I just know it. Thank you, MJ, for your Facebook question. Thank you so much for spending Saturday with us here. Okay, who else do we have? We're going to get ready to wind down here because we've been on for what?
2 hours.
2 hours? I started at 11 o'clock this morning. Goodness gracious, what are we, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. What are we doing here? Okay, Jennifer De Vries. Okay.
Any guidance on future children or current children?
First thing I see here is, if desired, we have another child to have. If desired, you have free will, my dear. I see before you energy of connectivity. There's like a sense of unity, a playfulness around you, and a playfulness of children around you. I want to place you in a trip coming soon. I want to place you in a trip in a short time, less than 4 months. Jennifer, I feel like there's a good getaway coming for you. I also feel as if we are ready to embark on a move or a change in our lives. Coming out of the end of this year into next year, I feel as if there's going to be a move, relocation, or a different residence, and this is going to really cement family and connectivity and unity. So thank you so much, Jennifer. That's what the spirit guides have for us on that question for you. Thank you.
Next is Rebecca. She says, I know that I have a lot of work and I'm aware of where I'm going, but outside of the path that I'm on now, is there something else I need to focus on? And does Spirit have any birthday messages for me? Happy early birthday, Rebecca.
Yes, birthday is coming for you tomorrow, Rebecca. Opening up more and more diversity and spirituality, opening up to all paths lead to God, being aware that some of the learned beliefs may not be your truth anymore, of how to connect and be in the oneness of God and the angels, releasing judgment of past experiences, and stepping into the power of everything is good and everything is perfect. If it doesn't align with you, it's still okay, and that's perfect in its own way, and moving forward. I feel as if you're stepping into an area of yourself where it's going to allow you to step into a better place of placement for work, a better job, a better career. We're reevaluating where we are, where we've been, and I'm going to move you into September, October of this year, and I find like we kind of find our place and we recognize. I also see very connected to the angels, the guides, and loved ones on the other side. So there's a great mediumship energy around you, a great powerful energy of the angels and the guides working with you and through you. Continue to open up to that spirit energy, and it's going to be a powerful time. We're going to get ready to wind down here. I'm going to continue to answer questions in the feed later on, because I know we have how many pages and pages of questions that we want to get to. But I want to open up this energy for everyone who is looking to make a shift and a change. We are in this energy of the new moon. We are in the energy of transformation, and we so want to open up the energy so that you can be the best, perfect version of who you've come to be. So we're going to ask that the angels on this evening, this Saturday evening of April 6th, as we begin to close out a week and tomorrow starts a beautiful new day. We're in this new moon energy that will carry us through these next 13, 14 days. We want to create, we want to ask, but we're going to ask for guidance from our angels and our guides. We're going to ask the master teachers show up and show us what we need to know and give us the clarity and the strength necessary to recognize where our personal truth is and where the illusions may lie, and how we can shed light and cast out the darkness that no longer serves us anymore, because even the darkness has a purpose. Even the nighttime has a purpose. Even though it may be dark and some places darker than others, it too has a purpose. So we must learn to love and recognize all that we are and all that we've come to be, and realize that if we were to check in with the angels, they would say that we're perfect as we are. It is we as humans who tend to judge ourselves, criticize ourselves, and that's part of the conditioned way of being, the conditioned world. And as we release that paradigm, those beliefs, and realize that we are always one with the Creator, always one with the universe, and always in this divine alignment, we then recognize the God presence within us, the I am that I am. And as I open up this space and energy for you to invite the I am energy in, just say I am. I am the divine being, the divine infinite being. The power within is the power that transcends everything around me, because my divinity is streaming straight from the divine universe, the divine creator. Say I am. I am, I am, I am. And I say to you, I am light. I am love. I am beauty in everything I do and say. I am light. I am love. I am peace. I am. Say I am. I am. I am. I am. And remember that every time you say I am, you activate the God power within you. You activate the power of the energy of our divine creator. You activate the calling of the angels. You activate the supreme essence that resides within you. You activate the energy necessary to create anything that you desire. You activate your divine knowing. You step into your divine purpose. When you say I am, you are one with the universe, and with the force of the universe, nothing can come against you. There is no condition, no paradigm that can stop you. You are the divining force within you. You have the power to transform any circumstance and condition that appears to be before you. You have it all. You see, we were blessed to have everything we desire right within. We need only know that it's always been right here, as Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz would say, right here in our own backyard. So trust that everything you need has been provided. Everything you could possibly imagine is already there for you. In the asking, it is given. And we are always one with divine love. We are always in this together. You are never alone. You need only ask for assistance. The angels will come. Master teachers will come. And then, of course, they'll send people to be your guide on this planet, to be your human angel, to hold your hand when you feel like you're lost and let you know that you are always one with God. Thank you so much, everyone, for our Super Saturday Spirit messages that we decided we'd throw together today. So great to see you. Enjoy your Sunday. Relax. Use this time to meditate and manifest everything that you desire. Take the time to be in that grace and that energy of divine love, and know that you count. You make a difference. We are all one. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual. Shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light, there's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Help me hold the answer we are looking for. Help me open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a
as of light.